Hey, what's up guys, it's Vexed, and I just got done watching episode 2, 3, and 4 of Frieren, Beyond the Journey. Episode 4 ended with Frieren and Fern embarking on a new journey, another 10-year journey, the same journey she took before with her previous comrades, and I figured it was a good time to stop and give you my thoughts overall on the show so far. My last review of this show was just the first episode, and a lot of you were upset saying, hey Vexed, how can you only watch the first episode? They released more episodes at the time. What are you doing? You're doing it wrong. As you can see, all is well. I'm about to review episode 2 through 4, so everything's fine. Here we go. We're going to talk about these episodes now. If you like these videos, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, here we go. Let's start by talking about the relationship between Fern and Frieren, which is very much the heart of the show so far. We start off with this kind of a mentor, mentee, teacher, student relationship, but it's dynamic. And at times it comes across as almost a big sister, little sister relationship, with Fern being the big sister to Frieren in that dynamic. It's all wholesome and nice and well put together. I like the interactions. I like the character work there. The relationship is developing over time, and it's good to see these two women interact and grow and learn to deal with each other in different ways. I like the approach for sure. Fern at times definitely comes across as the big sister in that relationship, and it's fun to see. I like to see them interact. Their chemistry is very good because the writing is very good, you know? Well done. The writers are doing a hell of a job with this relationship. In episode 4, Eisen comments on how Frieren is changing, it appears. So she's developing, she's growing as a person, and that's due to that interaction with her student slash big sister, Fern. It'll be interesting to see how the two will impact each other as the show goes on. And I'm already looking forward to, well, not really looking forward to, but I'm already thinking about how Frieren will react to the death of Fern. And ultimately, the way this show is going, I would not be surprised one bit if Fern is an old lady by the end of this damn season, and we have to see her funeral and watch Frieren react to that. I'm already kind of expecting that to happen. We'll see if that does take place by the end of this season. So I'm really liking that relationship and how that's growing. What about, oh yeah, the world feeling alive. So I'm very much a person that, if you've been following me at all on this channel, I'm always talking about how it's important for the world to feel alive and lived in, and the world to feel like an organism, a living organism that exists beyond the characters. The world does not revolve around the characters revolve around the world. And this show does a pretty good job of that. I'm going to highlight episode 3, I believe, where Frieren and Fern have to go deal with this demon mage. And during the time she was traveling with Himmel, they had sealed this thing away because it was too dangerous. Now, 80 years later, the seal is going to break soon, so they show up to deal with this problem. So they deal with this demon mage very easily. But what I like about it is, during the 80-year period where this thing was sealed, humankind were working on a way to deal with this mage. This mage had magic abilities that could pretty much penetrate any defense. So over the 80 years, humanity was working on a way to defend against this attack. So they developed a way to basically neutralize this type of magic. So when this demon mage was released, he was pretty much neutralized. There wasn't much he could do to resist Frieren and Fern. He wasn't very much a threat. And I like that. During that 80-year period, they were working on something to better defend themselves against this type of magic. The world is alive, is breathing, is active. You get a sense that the world is real, okay? And it exists beyond the characters. That's what I like. So I appreciated that detail, that humanity was working on something over an 80-year period, and it's well known, it's well spread, and I just like that detail because it gives you a sense that the world is alive beyond the plot, beyond the main characters. I like that. Frieren very much wants to connect to Himmel and better understand him, even though he's long gone, even though he's passed. She reminisces about some of the experiences she had with Himmel and some of the things she took for granted. For example, she remembers this conversation she had with Himmel about the sunrise. When she was traveling before with her teammates, she missed this sunrise and they made a big deal out of it, but she couldn't understand why it was such a big deal. It's just a sunrise. Who cares if I miss it? There's plenty of sunrises. Like, what's the big deal, right? So she wanted to experience the sunrise herself to better understand what she missed out on. She goes to this beach to clean it up, but she's using it as an excuse to be around to wake up to see the sunrise. Fern has to wake her up to go see it in the morning. It's all very cute and wholesome. They see the sunrise and Frieren still doesn't get it. It isn't until she realizes that she's happy because Fern is happy that it finally clicks in her head. It's not about the sunrise. It's about being around people you care about. It's about experiencing things with people you love. That's what it's about. That's the magic in it, you know? See what I did there? It's about sharing the moments with the people you care about, right? When people talk about moments that last a lifetime, rarely are they talking about moments that they're by themselves. It's always about being with people you care about, being with the group, teammates, loved ones, family, you know. Those are the experiences and the moments that you cherish. It's not about the sunset, okay? It's no different than game night, right? Do you guys have family members or loved ones that set up game night? Rarely are the games that fun, right? It's about being around the people you care about and sharing those experiences and moments with other people that you love. That's what it's about. It's not about the game, it's not about the sunset, it's about the people and those experiences that you share together. The memories and lessons that are learned from Himmel are kind of like the North Star of the entire show, right? Even Heiter's actions in his final years, like when he saved Fern from taking her own life because she lost her family, all that stemmed from the lessons learned from Himmel. It all goes back to Himmel. Even the 10-year journey that Fern and Frieren are about to embark on is about reconnecting with Himmel. It all goes back to Himmel. What a guy. At least they have like a goal now, right? It seemed like before, they're kind of just walking around kind of aimlessly with no direction, but now they have a clear goal. They're headed to this area or this like land, the same place where the Demon King castle is. They're heading over there to talk to Himmel because she discovered that there's this land where she can potentially talk to Himmel. It just so happens that it's located at the same place where the Demon King castle was. So that's the journey. That's the goal. That's the direction for the series, it appears. They are literally taking the same path Frieren and her friends took before to go slay the Demon King, which means I assume we are in for a lot of flashbacks along the way. Now that's fine, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how excessive the flashbacks are. Are they over the top? Are they a bit too much? We'll see. But right now, I'm not worried about the flashbacks. I'll hold out judgment and we'll see how it looks. I haven't had a problem with the flashbacks yet, so I'm hoping it's not too much and we're still existing in present day for the most part, all right? But we'll see. We'll see how crazy it gets with those flashbacks. All right, guys, that's my overall thoughts of episode 2 through 4. Again, animation looks good. Writing is very good. The pace is fine for now. I'm liking the music. Very, very good stuff. I get why people like this show. I'm enjoying it. I will continue watching and see how it goes from there. Like this video. Let me know what your favorite part of episode 2, 3, and 4 was. Again, please, no spoilers. If you leave spoilers, then you're dead to me. Like, dead. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm gonna go watch more episodes. Later.